Nekko and Makoto just gonna slam him from the front.
That'd be awesome. I'd love that.
Quick disclaimer, guys. For some reason, the camera stopped recording on literally the last 5.
It's on like a 30-minute timer. We're gonna have to figure out how to switch that because we're not using the GoPro anymore, which
you'll see it. Yeah. You'll see the difference in quality. But point is, so we still have the audio, so we're gonna share the audio somehow with you guys, and then probably show you what we think while watching this particular part over again. Welcome back, guys, to the Weebs Closet. My name is Nekko.
I'm Jake.
And as you can see, we changed the setup, and hopefully it's gonna stay like this.
Yeah, we'll see.
To a certain degree, we're gonna keep on changing it a little bit, but hopefully it's slightly more visually pleasing for you guys.
Yeah, pleasing to the eyes and whatnot.
Yeah, so hopefully whenever we're doing our other group reactions, we're gonna have all 4 of us here. Probably we're gonna switch the seats out and kind of like see how it works. Yeah. I feel like this is a little bit more of a sturdy situation.
Yeah, but the other table was on the verge of falling.
Yeah, collapsing. It was really short, and like the arms were always getting in the way. It wasn't as comfortable as you can see. So hopefully this setup provides a little bit. My asses. Jesus. Yeah, so hopefully this provides a little bit more sturdiness and I don't know, a neater look. I feel like soon enough we're gonna have some covers and whatnot to make it look slightly bit.
Yeah, some stuff in the background and whatnot.
That's all in the works. Definitely, we got the organizers, and in terms of like we're thinking what organizers to have. We're going to have all our memorabilia and retro games and whatnot in there. So that's coming, definitely. And hopefully you won't see this nice white wall. But going back to My Hero Academia, we're watching Season 5, Episode 14. We're actually quite surprised that we don't get the week off like we thought we were going to have it.
So are we officially in part 2 right now? Are we going to see like a whole new intro?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Or my friend Mike he had a theory that Season 5, I just peeked, is going to be, it's going to cover a lot. It's not going to be 26 episodes or 24. It's going to be a lot more than that. Because you can't, from what I hear after the My Villain Academia arc, if you get any further than that, there's no turning back. There is no cliffhangers. You just have to keep going.
I don't know. I just don't see. I need to walk back. This is loud. I just don't see how they're gonna do it without having some sort of stop. The thing is, I don't think that we are gonna be able to not have a break in between. There has to be certain points where they're gonna leave a cliffhanger, but it's gonna be a hell of a cliffhanger. In terms of like,
it's like at the end of the season?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna keep it at 26, and then it's gonna feel like a cliffhanger that you will leave on an episode rather than the ending of a series.
This season is just operated so weird compared to the other seasons, where we have 12 episodes, we have a break of either 1 to 2 weeks, and then we get like a new intro. Like Funimation on Twitter or on YouTube will be like, oh, there's a new intro. I haven't heard anything about that. So I'm almost going on what Mike was saying. Mike he's our roommate that's reading the manga right now. He doesn't watch the anime.
I mean, if you watch the Ruby reactions, then you know who we're talking about. But if you don't, then yes.
If you don't watch, our group reactions of Ruby that is uploaded every Tuesday, and you should be watching, then you wouldn't know who Mike is. But
I really doubt that most people that watch our videos don't know Mikey. I feel like they do jump into Ruby because I feel like, me personally, I think those are like the better episodes. I feel like there's more going on in those than us, although that we do kind of get wild in some of our videos. But nonetheless, but yeah, so Mikey is way ahead on the manga. Like, I'm pretty sure he's caught up to the TV.
Yep, he's caught up to the very issue that is out now, which I got spoiled on a little bit of things. From what I hear, it's just like you hit the arc that I told you about that's crazy, and it's just there is no break. There's no you can't end season 5 in the middle of it. So either we're getting like a really long season 5. I don't know. Like I have no idea.
Like, it's gonna be really abrupt between seasons.
I don't know. Maybe this is a shorter season, like one long part, and then we're getting season 6 like very soon, like maybe a year from now instead of waiting a year and a half.
I see what you're saying.
We could be totally wrong. You know, we have no idea what we're talking about.
I mean, you're right. I mean, I don't know. I cannot picture an anime that either just gives you. Oh, well, there's a lot of animes that only give you like 6 episodes or 12 episodes and that's it. Granted, this is already past that point. But I really doubt that they'll either stop too soon or not stop at all. Because even One Piece has a lot of episodes. I haven't watched them, right? But I know that there's a lot of wars. There's like 6 wars, 3 or 4 wars going on. And I want to say that even between wars, there's still
still breaks.
Yeah, still breaks. So I don't know. But it is said. This is not market substitute, guys. Go to Crunchyroll, go to Funimation. I think that's the only place you can go, but nonetheless. And then come back to us to watch it. We have our Twitter going on.
Almost, yeah. We haven't tweeted anything yet.
No, we haven't. It's just it's been kind of hectic working between the Twitter, the what did I just open recently? The Patreon. I mean, I'm trying to work some kinks out and see how it works before we even try to open it for you guys. Because honestly, I want to make sure that we all have good enough stuff for you guys. But nonetheless, we got all those things in the works. Twitter is definitely out there, so you'll see the icon somewhere over here. And with that said, honestly, I really just want to start watching the episode because I'm curious. I'm really curious, especially to see the Endeavor internship. Let's go 1, 2, and if we want.
And this is going to tell us what part of season 5 we're still in.
Yeah, because this is supposed to be the work study again with a few weeks ago. Ooh.
That's Shigaraki's and not, or is it
No,
Dabi?
that's it. Dabi.
Dabi, yeah. Gosh, that fight was
It's so good.
so crazy.
And the idea that that's technically who Todoroki can turn into. So cool. What? Yep, he's taking girls. It's
It's like the complete opposite of a girlfriend. We haven't seen him in a while. Is it confirmed that he's a hero working on the inside or a villain working on the inside?
As far as I understand, the government or whatever wants him on the inside of the enemy.
That's right. Because I remember back in early season 5 where I was like, I wasn't sure. I thought it was like a double twist, you know what I mean?
A triple agent.
Yeah, triple agent.
It's so weird watching him with like all cloaked.
He kind of has to be. Maybe he's a fugitive. I don't know.
Yeah, he's pretty hot right now.
The son of the #1 hero, right?
He has to be.
Okay, yeah. The Nomus, plural.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like I'm pretty sure it's not implied, but I'm pretty sure he believes that there has to be more.
Oh my god, and the hero that should be dead.
He's supposed to be missing.
Oh, maybe this is where he goes missing.
You got a point, I didn't think about that.
Because it's a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in hiding. What?
No, he's not in hiding.
We got a fucking triple agent in this bitch. I knew it.
I don't know anymore, man. I don't know what to think. How would you hide a body with that kind of, you don't have a way to hide a body. I guess it does.
It's gotta weigh a lot.
It's like chopped up in pieces.
Oh my gosh.
I hope that's not bitch genius. Come on now, that's way too dark. Ooh.
We are officially in part 2.
Let me get this out of the way before I destroy it. Ooh. Oh.
This is different.
I'm down. Dude, I'm getting goosebumps. I like this.
This completely different tone from anything else.
Yeah, it's just. You can see the intensity on the freaking art too. They're like either working hella fucking hard to get better, or they're just going through a lot of shit.
Yeah, probably both.
That's the guy from the comic.
Yeah.
Like I saw the back side of the comic.
I already know a little bit about him from the manga because he was actually earlier in the story, but the anime is kind of like rearranging everything.
I'm waiting for the song to go hard.
Oh, you know it's about to take off.
Yeah, it's the ramp up is coming up. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Okay, it's different. It's not as hardcore as I thought it was gonna be.
This is just an interesting intro.
Ooh, I like that visual.
Yeah.
I just like transitions. Like,
Ooh. What is going on?
Okay, so the imagery of these stars turning brings me back to whenever they were betraying Overhaul. Twice and Toga.
That was a good intro. I think that's one that's gonna grow on us. You know.
It's not a hardcore intro, but definitely it hits some points.
It's not Odd Future, but
yeah,
it's a little bit more like hardcore than like Peace Sign.
I can tell you that some of the reactors are not gonna like it. I love that it's like misspelled.
Yeah, she had misspelled candy out. That sounds good as hell right now.
Oh, I see. I saw this image before.
Of the mom crying?
Yeah. I was wondering. I'm like, I don't remember that.
She used to be so bad.
And that depression got her hard, man. Because now, I mean, there's plenty to grab.
She still doesn't know about One for All, does she?
No. Let out both of them.
I see. Yeah, I see where Nekko got his crying from.
But no, she doesn't know about that. She just knows that he's like super strong, and that's like his quirk now. But she doesn't know about One for All. Oh my God, Cementos, the true villain of the series, according to Imon and Snow. I like that scarf. The scarf is like, it had obviously all my colors, but I did like that the strangles or whatever, the strands were yellow like his hair.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna see that scarf, like, take that shit off. Oh my God. Just let him go. Hell no. What? How?
This is that guy we saw in episode 13 that was rolling around. Or was it 12? It was episode 12.
Yeah. That's 13. It was 13.
Okay.
Whenever Bakugo and this person fight. Who is this? Wait, are these all the villains?
I think it might be that one guy. Oh, we don't get to know.
The reason why I'm asking is because Slide and Go is saying that he outranks him. How?
Kind of cringy.
I knew they were gonna bicker. I love this. I am loving this so much.
Two most hot-headed characters in the show. Three completely different characters he's teaching.
One completely calm, quiet, collected. The other one's like always happy and go lucky, and the other guy's just like, get the fuck out of my face.
I think Bakugo and Endeavor are gonna butt heads the most out of any of the characters.
Definitely. They both have the same freaking attitude. Sadly.
It would feel, I think, a bit rushed if another quirk just came out of nowhere.
No, of course, of course.
But he still has so many, like, how much longer until we do see another one, you know?
Yeah. I like that he made the connection just like we did. Like, shut up, bro.
That was random.
Yeah. It should have happened as they started walking, not there.
Oh, what the?
Okay. GG.
Oh.
Trial by fire. Trial by fire. I just love the bit of the song. It's so good. So he can control glass.
It's gonna work out well for Endeavor. Just annihilate it, yeah.
I mean, it seems like he can still control it even in a melted state. So I don't know. I like that they're just going ham on it.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Like he can sense it to a degree.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, there's something weird. Starts pulling the glass out of their fucking window. Wait, are you gonna burn them? Like a magnifying glass?
He's like a Dark Souls villain or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah. That's pretty cool. Nekko and Bakugo are just gonna slam him from the front.
That'd be awesome. I'd love that. And then they're like, okay, we'll take you.
Ooh, nice. This whole teamwork. Where's Bakugo at?
Nekko, I know you can't hear me, but punch Hawks really hard in the face one time and just end his life.
I liked it a lot, but I guess it's Hawks beat them 3.
Yeah.
It's barely hard to see that in that frame.
It was very crowded.
Yeah.
What was going on?
I just turned off the fire. Like, just turn it off whenever you're casually talking to people.
Looks awesome.
No.
I'm too busy hanging out with the villains. Yes, he literally just said I'm too busy.
God dang it. He said he's all the way by himself on the corner.
Good old Bakugo. He really is growing on me. Oh, this is setting up for something.
Mm-hmm. That title was actually talked about in season 4, the last 2 episodes.
Oh, I did not know that.
You remember that guy that whenever they were gonna go eat, the guy that was kind of getting naked, doing the shame ability?
This is interesting what he's saying.
See, that's what I don't know. I don't know if it's a traitor or if it's
Because something's not right. There's 3 of them, yeah.
I like that he actually even took it. Like I expected him to throw it back or something.
Well, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, he's younger than me.
Only 6 years older. Jesus.
And you're not the #1 hero yet? Come on, Nekko.
I mean, no, I was just saying, like, for them, it's like 60 years of a difference
Oh.
between the kids, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... Oh, hey, finally the chick.
Oh,
I think they used the wrong thumbnail. But yeah, I do like her design. It's it kind of is like a scientist look close to fire.
maybe she's like a chemist or something. I don't know. Yeah, but we were pointing out the fact that this image right here with Bakugo and her was a thumbnail for the previous episode.
Yeah, it was used on the wrong episode for some reason.
Could you imagine if they spoiled something big later?
That would be terrible.
All Might dying in a thumbnail where he doesn't actually die.
It's funny because like showing the wrong thumbnail is low-key something that I'm so concerned about. Like that's why we do the thumbnail right after we finish the video, so we know for a fact that that is the thing that it's attached to it.
For sure.
I still like the spoonbill cutting. That's so cool. I mean, spoonbill, that's legit a duck or a bird. All right, on this was and they were going crazy reading the thing. And finally figured out, yeah.
It kind of does make me not mad, but like envious of Japanese people that they can figure it out before you get it. Just straight up tells you, because it does just straight up tell you what the riddle is.
But yeah, like anybody that knows the lettering can immediately start reading in before the show actually tells you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that we were also talking about Hawks' arrogance, which I do think is a front, kind of like a facade that he had. He does seem to be like a deep undercover hero. He knows stuff that a lot of people don't know. Obviously.
I just feel like being groomed to become this like ultimate hero by the government probably that did do a trick on him, or not a trick, but like mess with him a little bit, and that's why he has like he almost feel like split personality to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily in that you're going crazy, but rather the front that you're putting is two different people.
This is an interesting camera work though for the with the going through the pages.
The slow like shake up and down.
It's like almost like you're supposed to know what it's saying right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm surprised that they didn't translate it in any sort of way.
Yeah.
But it is going really fast, so I kind of understand.
Yeah, so it is meant for you to glance and read it. I mean, if anything, they should have translated all that into a different language, but that would be so much work. But okay, so at this point I was saying that what throws me off is that whenever he was drinking his coffee, you had Slide and Go, and then you had the guy that would seem to be a hacker because he had the laptop and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right here. It bothers me because this is the fear that I was talking about. Is that what I'm afraid is that them two are in there. Number 2 hero, Slide and Go. Slide and Go is supposed to be a hero. So are you telling me that out of these 4,000 enemies that we're gonna see right here,
100,000
or however many
100,000.
thousands, some of them are heroes? You see now where I'm going with this.
This genus. Oh my gosh.
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. You said I didn't think about this genus at all.
It's well, obviously he has to be, you know, unless Hawks is a quadruple agent or some shit now.
Because what I'm thinking is about
God, I think you are on the right track for sure. Because all I've heard is that it's plot twist after action scene, just craziness that we're about to come up on. But yeah, go ahead.
It's just that, like, what is blowing my mind right now is the idea that, and actually we can pause this, is the, we already watched it. I didn't think about Best Genius at all. And good thing that you bring it up, because it would be crazy to think that he is the traitor. One, because he took a shot to the chest by All for One, and either that has to be super loyal to your guy if you're gonna take a shot for somebody for your own cause, in terms of like, I'm a bad guy.
Oh well, All for One doesn't give a fuck. I'll tell you that.
I mean,
right
pretty much. But like, he was still standing his ground against All for One. You know what I'm saying? So
like I think the only character All for One even cares about is Shigaraki.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, I'm not necessarily saying it in the perspective of like, oh, you shot your underling, right? It's more of the idea of like,
what Miss Genius did.
Yeah, it's like, I would have just acted, you know, before getting shot. It's like, oh, I can't do anything.
That's true. That's true.
You know, so either he's extremely loyal to it, or, which is probably the reason why he's now missing, probably Hawks took him out. Because he was a threat.
Yeah, from this episode, it seemed like he was in hiding, and then Hawks was like, "You're gonna be in hiding for a long time." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, this episode was actually, it said a lot.
Especially at the end. At the end, it was so much in a matter of like the last 5 minutes. Legit.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, it's exactly the 5 minutes that we have to freaking repeat. Like, I cannot do it because again, Slide and Go is at this point confirmed to be a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, they're trash heroes, but we don't know anyone.
We don't know who else though.
What?
And we still haven't seen the businessman that I've been reading that's in the manga.
Oh, the one that's in the intro.
Yeah, because again, he was right after the 1A 1B tournament thingy. His little like introduction was right after that.
And now it's actually not being said, and we're probably jumping ahead to what you've read, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like rearranging all this stuff. All of this was new to me. I didn't know any of this stuff.
That's pretty cool. So that's what I like about anime. Mikey can say anything that he wants about, I prefer reading. I'm sorry, but anime just makes it so much better in so many ways. No, get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Reading manga could be cool once you get inside beforehand, but it's just a matter of how you play it. Since you're reading, it's information, and information it's better to be taken in order to a certain degree, whereas visually you can take a lot of liberties and still give the same message.
Exactly. That's why the Alita manga is episodic, but the movie is all over the place. Completely off topic, but yeah. And same thing with My Hero. My Hero is a very episodic anime, manga series, but the anime's taking a lot of liberties with what it's picking and choosing to put into the show.
Yeah, I like it, and I want to say it started picking really hardcore ever since the ending of season 4, because the ending of season 4, again, Mikey told me that wasn't supposed to be shown at that point.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been shown a little bit further, which should be being in this part. So again, great job on the animators, to be honest. Great job on the studio. That's insane. The fact that like you're telling me now that you have not seen this whatsoever in the book.
They're pacing it out fantastically, like doing a great job. And I thought that we were approaching like a more like the slow part of this season, because usually part 2 is kind of lackluster compared to part 1, but it looks like part 2 is going to be the crazy part.
Again, and going back to the whole idea of superheroes turning back, who in the council do you think is bad then? Of the process, you were saying that Aizawa has been giving you weird vibes.
I just have this like weird feeling in my stomach that Aizawa is a bad guy, and I think Best Genus, we got a little hint that we don't know everything. But
My thing with Best Genus, it just feels weird. I feel like he's still on the good side, and then probably Hawks took him out as not a sacrifice, but as a you gotta make sacrifices in order for your plan to go good. So he probably took him out for the league, but in reality, he took him out because he needed the league to believe in him, so he can get more insight. So that's where I think both of them were standing. I don't think Best Genius is evil per se, but I mean, if he is, then that would explain why he went down.
We don't know why he was hiding, do we?
He was still recovering from the fight against All for One. And afterwards, no reason, they didn't give us a reason why he's hiding.
Well,
or why he was trying to go back into the scene. Because we were told in the rankings of the number one hero and whatever, the whole section, we were told that he was still injured and that's why he hasn't shown up.
Mm-hmm.
So probably what he meant is that he was going to come back to the fray, and that's whenever this guy took him out. So that's what it could have meant. Right, but I don't know what else was said because I'll be honest, this particular episode has been really quick. So for some reason, catching up with the subtitles was a little bit harder. Granted, I want to say that they definitely talk a little bit more of it than some other stuff, but there was so much going on to not talk about it.
Yeah.
And so many things that I like. I like these three kids on there, and they're pretty fun too.
Mm-hmm.
So Aizawa is one of them. What you say?
Aizawa, Best Genius. Maybe Cement Block or whatever his name is.
It's a Mentos. Granted, we're throwing that out there because there's another channel. I'm pretty sure some of you already know that. It kills me because they have a bone to pick with Cementos for no freaking reason. It's freaking hilarious. I love it. They have a whole bit about it. But nonetheless, for me, honestly, the reason why I can believe you in Aizawa is because Aizawa has been framed as the Snape character in this show.
That is a good comparison right there. He is absolutely the Snape character.
Like, he kind of, he's not necessarily jealous, but he's definitely kind of like Eevee about All Might and whatnot.
He's like the mysterious professor out of everyone.
And then like he's being rude constantly to the main character, trying not to show any type of thing. He has slowly grown into liking him and whatnot. But now he has his own apprentice, which is Draco Malfoy, or in this case Chinso.
Mm-hmm.
So that could also bring Chinso into the fray where he's probably splitting between, should I go with the person that's teaching me how to be a hero or like a good fighter, or should I go with the guys that I know that are trying to do the right thing, kind of how Draco Malfoy had it.
And we were talking about that in another episode, and I think that would be like one of many great paths for some of the characters to go into, just to create like a conflict.
Like a civil war between them. That would be actually pretty cool. Like
how would like an Aizawa and Shinzo fight, would that even look like, you know? That'd be such an insane looking fight.
Like them against each other? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
You got basically two, like you were saying, like two
disabling powers.
Yeah, disabling powers.
I mean, granted, like, Aizawa needs to look at him, so if he looks at him, he's done. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Can you talk back to him? It's such a weird, like,
you gotta
like
that'll be fun. That would be a fun fight for sure if we ever are given it. Unfortunately, Aizawa has 6 years under his belt using the thing.
Mm-hmm.
She still doesn't have it, but still it will be a really fun fight. And even in between classmates, right? So like even thinking that the class will split in half, saying some of them are gonna be villains, some of them are gonna be heroes, because some of them believe that the views, kind of like the views of the hero agencies are corrupted now for some reason. So I don't know how the war is gonna be. I have no idea, but it will be so interesting to see some of our favorite characters turn bad for no reason. I mean, for a particular reason, but now we no longer rooting for them.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so painful to get to that point.
It's again, we don't know, but from the way that Mike talks about this upcoming arc, is that our minds are going to explode. And the only way my mind could explode is if we see some crazy ass head-to-head battles with characters that we love trying to kill each other.
That would be so good. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not come clean with the person that I think is the traitor in between the class, and I think he's Aoyama, Laser Dude. Very button dude. I think So
He's so harmless though.
yeah, he is, but it's because of that he is probably one of the best ones. Because I mean, all right. So the reason why, it's because I've been, back in the day, whenever the trailer was first announced, there were a lot of theories going on and whatnot. And after they kept like taking off characters, I think it was during the time where in season 4 he started acting all weird with the cheese and whatever. So people were like, oh my god, yeah, it has to be him. But then somebody else kind of like, kind of some docs and whatnot about him, and it's the idea that like he is one of the few that this doesn't match with his ability. Like his ability is not good for him either, because I mean it gives him the stomach ache. I mean, and you can say that Uraraka or Chaco has that problem too to a degree, but his is actually spilling out of his stomach. Like he needs that belt because his laser is constantly going out, kind of like Cyclops to a degree. Which you can think. I'm pretty sure that that's the whole comparison right here. He's supposed to be the Cyclops of the show. But what I'm thinking is that probably he's not necessarily the traitor intentionally, but rather indirectly. So what I'm trying to say is probably his parents are getting the belt from somebody that works, for the villains. It's like, oh, I need an item, it's too expensive. The villains are actually giving it for free, like not for free, but cheaper. We'll get it, and then now the parents have to like kind of work on it, and now he's on the camp, and the parents say, hey, out of curiosity, where are you hanging out at? Oh, we were hanging out over here in this camp in X, Y, and Z. Okay, cool. And then boom, villains are going on over there.
I think that's a
big old stretch.
Big old stretch, yeah.
But I mean, that's the only thing, because I feel like that will be the only reason why, or the only character that has had some sort of thing that pertains to outside of his own persona. Because again, nobody else needs any kind of equipment to work with their own things on that. So I mean, but Aoyama also fits the trend because he's just not a threat, like you said, and he's just like not many people will consider him to be the problem. So yeah, I don't know. But as the professors, I think Homing is bad. So I forgot his name. Snipe, the guy with the guns. I think he's a villain. And just throwing a shot in the dark, Midnight.
Yeah.
She's probably not.
Hey man, she can do that for me. I was gonna say either her or Lady Mal or Mount Lady. Yeah.
Lady Mount.
Lady Mal. I don't know, not that lady.
But yeah, no. But like we were saying, I feel like this whole arc is gonna be insane. Like Mikey has been kind of poking at us, and it already seems like it's building up to it. So I really cannot wait to see it. But other than that, it's already long enough, especially because I'm gonna try to give you guys the audio from earlier, because I really want you to at least hear us react to those particular scenes. So with that said, guys, this was the Weebs Closet, and we're out. What did you just do? Alright, let's get the hell out.
Thank you guys for joining us on another Weebs Closet reaction. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.